that he is no more. So firstly I offer my tributes to him and may his soul rest in peace. And because he has taken a lot of care for development of this institution. And secondly, it is a surprise for me that this meeting is not only subject on center-state relations, but also induction of the first-year students here. And there are students who are of final year and second year also here who are present. So first I will go with the on induction, some advice, give some advice on the legal profession, and then one or two words on the center-state relations. Because Mr. Mohan Rao asked me certain questions, so it becomes my duty to answer it. First of all, I congratulate the students who have joined this college, and I welcome them because they will be the future advocates. But one thing, friends, you all must remember that legal profession is the noble profession, and not only noble profession, it is the only profession which will serve the humanity, which will serve the people, which serves the people's real issues. When an advocate is a messiah for a person who is in problem, if people come to advocate when they have a problem, so you have a greater responsibility when you enter this profession. Advocate profession, that's why it is called noble profession. Not only noble profession, this profession also is a profession where you can earn highest income also. You find many advocates in Supreme Court, I don't name them, their per appearance fees is more than 5 lakhs. Just appearance, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs sometimes. So it all depends. So this is a profession where you can earn high, and this is a profession where you can serve the people, and this is a profession which is a profession where our freedom fighters, they pursued this profession and they also fought for the freedom of the nation. And Gandhiji, Nehruji, whatever it may be. So when it comes to Nehruji and Gandhiji, when I was just going around in Uttar Pradesh, one great man met me and he said that he was addressing some young advocates. So one young advocate, he told that I have entered this profession with great hope, sir. And that man said, will you be able to sustain this profession in this stiff competition? Then the young advocate replied, "Arey साहब, वकालत चली तो मोतीलाल, अगर नहीं चली तो जवाहरलाल." Motilal Nehru was a leading advocate, he was a legal immunity. And Jawaharlal Nehru was also an advocate but never practiced. He was a politician. Our country has too many Jawaharlals, we need Motilals. We have too many politicians, because Mr. Krishna also referred to them. I am here not as a politician, I am here as an advocate and as a chief patron of the Prakasham Institute here. Because legal profession, senior advocate Mr. Padmanabh Reddy is no more. He used to say that if you want to become a successful advocate, then you must be very sincere to your profession, honest to the profession, and also to the client. One thing. Second, you must be industrious. You must work hard. Then third one is some luck. Some divine luck should be there. God's blessing also should be there. Then you will be a successful advocate in your profession. And don't try to, feel that this profession is competitive. Many people are entering into this profession. It's not like that. Every advocate today will have some or other role in the profession, because the dimension of profession has changed now. There are so many new enactments have come. With that, the scope for the legal profession also increased. Arbitration and mediation causes are there now, where advocates appear. We have commercial courts, we have human rights court. There are so many other areas where you can go and practice. But the only thing is the attend classes. Generally what happens, LLB means, when I used to study, LLB means license for lodging and boarding. People used to take admission, they used to prepare for IAS examinations, and then they used to leave law. But now it is not so. People and the students are studying law very seriously. And the Bar Council of India, it came up with a new area of legal education, and we started national law schools in Bangalore first. The credit goes to Bar Council of India. Then Mr. Madhav Menon was there, who is the father of that institute. And then we have now national law universities everywhere in the state, and everywhere in the country. We have in Hyderabad also, Nansal, and then you have in Andhra also. So this way, the Bar Council of India, is now has given good education, legal education to this country. And students who are coming from legal background, all the colleges, they are very serious. They want to study law, they want to do law practice, and they want to contribute something to this field. So first of all, I congratulate you all for having taken up law course, one. And then I also wish the best of luck to all the seniors, because we will be leaving this college soon and then entering into the legal profession or wherever they want. And then with regard to the subject which our people have spoken, there are two important things. I just will conclude with some observations. We have see India is a very large country with heterogeneous society. We have hundreds of languages. We have many religions. We have many small Rajwadas, which are kingdoms. And Sardar Patel, united them, including Hyderabad state, though it was delayed. And then with so much of diversity, we could not have any unitary system of governance. Though we were ruled by Britishers, and England, for your information, is a unitary system of governance country. They have a unitary system in their country. But since 1990, I think Mountbatten and Chelmsford, they wanted to have this division of powers between the center and the state. And that's how the idea of federalism came up. They wanted powers to be given to the state, but at the same time controlled by the union. Then the Constituent Assembly, where Baba Sahib Ambedkar was the president of it, they all debated on this. It is not that it came up, Rajmanar committee may say something, whatever they, but with all wisdom of the Constituent Assembly, they saw that if some little bit control is not there, then the states will start asking for separate countries. We have seen what has happened in Northeast. In Northeast, small states like Mizoram, Nagaland, they were fighting for the independence of the region. China was provoking them. And Nagaland wanted separate country. Mizoram wanted separate country. Then someone wanted Dravidistan. Someone wanted this, that. You cannot say that we want different countries in this country. India is one. And what unites us, friends, you must remember what unites us. The unity factor of this country is our culture, our ethos. Right from Assam to Ahmedabad and Kanyakumari, Kashmir to Kanyakumari, today India stands as one in spite of foreign yoke, in spite of several foreign countries ruling us, in spite of Britishers ruling us for more than 100 years, in spite of Mughals came to this country, Portuguese came, French people came. But what was that binding factor that today India could not be destroyed? Indian culture could not be destroyed. It is our greatness of the culture and ethos that India was united and no country could divide us. That is the greatness. For that reason, it was always felt that we want to keep the people in the state together. There should be a strong center. A strong center, but all the powers to the state also. We are seeing so many things. A reference has come to government here. A reference has come to Tamil Nadu government. But what are the reasons? See, the division of the state, the powers, they are state and center, mainly of the administrative, financial, and then governor, all India services, and like that. Now you have GST. GST is divided 50-50 with the states. And Narendra Modi ji formed Niti Aayog. Earlier it was Planning Commission. Earlier it was only 32% of tax devolution. Now it is 42% of tax devolution and 7% for the local self-government, 49% of tax devolution. Who is giving more? Who has given more? All this has to be seen. But with growing regional aspirations, With the growing regional aspirations and less national concern, the less national concern and the growing regional aspirations are causing some problem in some states, and that is the main friction between the center and the state relations. It should not happen so. Regional parties, let them grow, but all regional parties should have a national outlook. You cannot think of your own country here. It is India and a part of India. And you must remain with the Indian government, not Indian government, in the Indian threat in order. Maybe today BJP may be ruling, yesterday some other people are ruling. Rulers may change, but country has to remain. Country will remain, so therefore the system has to remain. Today we had so many political crises in this country. Who saved us? Our constitution saved us. The constitution of this country saved this country from all the political crises, that you must remember. And therefore the center-state relation, the federal system of this is a cooperative federalism. That's why we call it cooperative federalism. The center should cooperate with the center, and state should cooperate with the center. Without center there cannot be state, and without state there cannot be center. If country has to develop, Telangana has to develop, Andhra has to develop, Tamil Nadu has to develop. If they develop, then India develops. How can India develop without Telangana being developed? So therefore this is the outlook and where you should have cooperative federalism. I don't want to go in all details and all, but Election Commission of India, Chief Vigilance Commission of India, all these commissions which are there, they were all formed during or nearly after immediately after the independence. So things have changed. There's change in system, there's change in society. We are still following colonial laws. Today the government of India has changed all the criminal procedure codes, Evidence Act and IPC and other things. They have brought new acts which will soon be implemented after giving proper training. Why should we have colonial system still? After 75 years of independence, is it necessary for us to follow only the British laws which have been established here? Is it not our duty to see that we have our own laws which needs and caters to the need of the country? And what are the, your aspirations, youth aspirations, country's aspirations has to be addressed. So therefore, the government has come up with some changes in appointment of the people. Yes, there are some institutions like Judiciary, Election Commission, Vigilance Commission, all these things should be independent. Autonomous should be there. And we have want to do that. If there are any political criticism are there, let them be political criticism, that's a different matter. But the rules, transformations, reforms, all has to be made. Reforms are, you must accept the reforms. You must never try to challenge the reforms. Reforms are necessary as the society changes, as the country progresses. So therefore, these are the backgrounds where certain laws have come. Karyakarta commissions have recommended so many things. Governors during Congress rule, they have created so much of mischief. Even now, people may blame that this government also playing mischief with the governor's office. But then whether government, then what is the other alternative? Show the alternative. So you must have debate on it. So therefore, I think today's topic selected by the Prakasham Institute, I think is a very relevant topic today, because we are all seeing how the state and center and how the governor's role are being, taught to the public. So therefore, these are the things which student has to explore on it academically and come out with good suggestions and do research on these things. You can suggest to the government and other stakeholders. And I think it's very thoughtful for the institute to choose this subject. And I thank the MSS Law College for giving us this place and for this. And I thank everyone for patiently hearing us. Thank you.